Yeah, I guess at times it can be, I guess, frustrating if you're not playing. But I think, I've been here for, like you said, like a number of years now. I'm just kind of, if you're trying to get yourself ready in case the chance does. It's such a long tournament, so you got to always, think like that. And also, if I'm not playing, I'm doing whatever I can to help the guys out who are playing. At the end of the day, I just want the team success, whether I'm playing or not. And I think, a lot of people are in the similar group, whether it's their first time kind of here or they've been here for a few years like me. You just want the team to do well, and I think that's part of the culture that Chennai have brought for a number of years. Yeah, I guess for me I've known no different. I guess you hear stories of teams where it can be a bit of a challenge, but I've had it pretty smooth sailing. Been here my whole IPL career, and don't want to go anywhere else either. I think the way they kind of accommodate everyone, you're all kind of one group, one team, one plan, and then the individuals that play obviously get to represent CSK, which is a huge honour, and the guys who don't will help out the best they can, whether it's helping guys at training, running drinks and all sorts. And I think that buy-in that everyone has is why I guess we're so successful. Yeah, I think that's a massive part in cricket is getting that role clarity. I think at times, whether it's whatever team you're playing for, it can get a bit, murky. So I think we've seen guys who have come here from other teams who have done well. It's just that kind of they're clear on what they have to do. There's a buy-in from the players, from the support staff, from the coaches, from everyone. And you can just go out there and express yourself, and that's all we want, coming from the coaches to the players, and that's where you get the best out of yourself and out of the team. And I think Shivam's been a massive one for that. His role is to take down spin, and take down spin is what he does, and it's beautiful to watch at times. I guess probably like most people, I started bowling medium pace when I was younger, and I didn't grow at all, so it was a bit of a challenge. So I thought I'd take up spin, watching obviously a lot of a previous left arm spinner do a very good job that wore glasses for New Zealand, Vittori, and then he made it look pretty easy, and I thought I'd give that a crack, and I guess really haven't looked back from there. I guess for me, I hadn't played a lot of domestic cricket before I played for New Zealand, so I was kind of learning on the job a little bit. And but yeah, I think naturally I kind of evolved with the changes of pace, and I guess in New Zealand, where it can be quite flat at times, you have to kind of try a few things to make the batsman play some silly shots. Yeah, I think it'd be silly not to try pick someone like Jadeja's brain. I guess mine and Ravindra Rachin's relationship is, he's kind of come in, and we've kind of talked a lot about bowling, especially him early in his career. I guess me later on in my career. Just like little tactical things, especially in New Zealand, it can be different to coming over here. So, and then speaking of Jadeja, he makes spin bowling look pretty easy, and it sounds pretty easy when he's talking about it as well. Just bowl on the stumps, and one spins, one skids. But yeah, I think it changes depending on where you are in the world, and the seam angles changes slightly where you are as well. So I guess there's a bit to it. Yeah, I think it's always it can be quite nerve-wracking coming to like a big franchise for your first time, first year. So I think what Chennai do well, they make that very easy. The transitions, it's very easy. And I think even speaking to Daryl and Rachin, their kind of first time here, saying having a couple other Kiwis around, it helps. But it took them a day to settle in. I guess that's the culture that they've kind of set up here, and it does make it easy. I guess you hear stories about other teams where it can be quite of a challenge, but and I think the quicker you can kind of settle in and be yourself is when you get the most out of your performance as well. Yeah, I guess my prescription in my eyes is a little bit strange. I've got astigmatism in one eye, so it kind of contacts do a job, but probably not as clear as glasses. I couldn't be bothered putting contacts in today, so that's why the glasses are on. But I think batting, especially when guys bowling quick or it's dark and you're trying to pick guys out of the hand, just makes it a little bit crisper with the glasses on. So especially batting and fielding, I kind of get away with contacts and stuff, and with the moving around, it could be quite challenging with these glasses falling off. Yeah, I've got some wraps that kind of tie in, which is obviously very handy. Otherwise, they'll just come flying off, especially in the Chennai heat. But it can be a challenge when you're going from inside to outside, and and your glasses get fogged up straight away when you're trying to walk out to bat. So you have to make sure you sit outside, let that do its thing, and then you can walk out to bat. So I made that mistake my first kind of couple of years here.